Everyone was having dinner in Jimin mansion peacefully when Suga broke silence. Suga, Tay Dad, I want to say something. Mr. Min, I see someone got quite mature after getting married. Say what you want to say. Hearing this, everyone burst into cheeky smile except Tae and Kooky, and unknowingly a blush spread on Jimin's face and Suga started whining. Suga, pout. Aw Pa, I was mature before also. Tay, look what Pa is saying. Tae, yes, my baby was so mature before also. Now say what you wanted to say. Suga, I want to go honeymoon with my husband. Suga said bluntly, making Jimin choke on his food. Kooky was going to rub his back, but Tae hold his hand. Suga was the first one who get up, hurriedly rub his back and started give him water. With Hope Y/N. Hobie was getting ready to go to Jimin mansion in his room hurriedly because he was late, and he knew Suga will never let him live peacefully if he goes there late. But when he came downstairs, he heard some laughing sounds coming from dining. He feels like he heard this voice, so he moves towards coming voice and got in dining room, but his eyes pop up from their socket looking at scene there. Mom, please eat. Nah, I have this with my heart. I know you will love it, Dad, please you to eat. Mrs. Young, dear, you will increase my cholesterol and make me a fat woman if you cook again this much delicious. Mr. Young, yes, dear, that is so delicious, I bet. Sunshine will lose his that much muscular body from overeating if he tries your handmade food once. Hobie, what the hell is happening here? In Jimin mansion. Suga, love, are you okay? Did something happen? Are you fine? Jimin, I am okay. Jimin states more like a question. Suga, are you sure? Jimin, smile, yes, don't worry. Suga, so Dad, what you think about it? Jin understands Jimin's situation, so he said. Jin, don't you think that it's too early, baby? I mean, I also want to spend time with our Jimin. We didn't even get to know him, so why not next month? Suga, what is so early in this? We are married for months now and I want to go with my husband, not some outsiders. Why are you trying to take my husband away? They can feel Suga's voice from cute to little deep as they can feel him getting angry. Tae, no one is stopping you, baby. You can go wherever you say and whenever you want. Tae said, noticing his husband's eyes turned towards him in disbelief, but didn't care right now after seeing Suga became again to himself, being so much happy, showing his gummy smile, while Kooky was trying hard to not interfere as his Hyung told him to not interact with him in his brother-in-law presence. Suga, aw Jinja, thank you Tae, I love you, only you can understand me. Tae nodded and said again, yes baby, I can understand, but don't you think you should ask to your husband if you want to go or not? Tae said, and now everyone's eyes turned toward poor Jimin, who was fiddling with his fingers. Kooky look at Jimin in hopeful eyes that he will say something. Suga, frown, why don't Jimin want to go with me? Love, tell them you want to go also, right? Suga said, making Jimin look at Kooky, who nodded in encouragement to say what his heart say. Then his eyes met Tae's deep one, but to his surprise Tae also nodded to him with a little small smile, which he returned and looked towards Suga and said nervously. Jimin, obviously I want to go with you. Suga's sad face smiled widely. See, he said he want to go. Jimin, clear his throat, listen to me fully. I was saying. I want to go but. I have to I want to spend some time here. In your house. You know. Jimin eyed Suga nervously. His statement was more like a question to himself, so he just looked at his husband, observing his reaction. Suga's sad face. Suga said in deep voice, making Kooky and Jimin look at him at disgust and disbelief. Why don't know you want to go? Are you still mad at me because of your dear brother, or you want to go with him, huh? Deep stern voice. Behave yourself, Suga. Don't you ever say something bad about my husband, so behave and say sorry, both of them right now. Suga looked at Tae and said in small, I'm sorry. Mr. Kim, okay now please everyone eat your dinner. Suga, Dad please book tickets to Paris for us, I want to go next week. Tae's sad face looked at Jimin and saw how he was scared and nervous. He sighed and in serious voice, okay I will book 4 tickets for next week. Everyone looked at Tae confused for ticketing 4 tickets. Tae, I am also newly married, I will go to with my husband and I have some work there also. Tae said, making Kooky shock and look at him. Kooky, yeah, you didn't even ask me. Tae, I know you are ready. Kooky, how can you say so? What if I wanted to go somewhere else? Tae, you don't because you love Paris, I saw your phone's wallpaper. Kooky looked at Suga in disbelief and pout. From outside he was showing he was mad, but from inside he knew why Tae did this. He was so thankful to him for considering his Hyung's feeling first time. Meanwhile Suga was looking down. He wanted to go alone, but he can't do anything right now because he know his Tae will be a soft person for him, but if disobeys Tae he will get scolding, so he just sign and go to his room. Jimin look at Tae and give him small smile which Tae give back. In Young Mansion. Mrs. Young, baby you came, that is great, now come and have breakfast, your girlfriend made it especially for you. Mrs. Young said, making blush. Hobie, Mom, what are you saying? And Miss Choi, Y/N, what are you doing here this early morning? Y/N, run towards Hobie and hug him. Sunshine, come and have breakfast, I have made it today, I have made aloe parade, my fave, lol. It's some Asian dish, I learned it from one of my friend. Hobie, with now deep angry voice, Ms. Y/N, I want to talk to you alone. Y/N looked nervous, looking at Hobie's deep eyes and look at his parents nod. Hobo took Y/N to living room and said rudely, Hobie, what the foo *k you think you are doing? How can you even enter in my house without my permission? Y/N, Sunshine, you said you will give me a chance. Hobie's sad face chuckles, if you forget Ms. Y/N, I also put a condition there very clearly. Y/N, small voice, I accept that. Hobie, huh? Y/N I will tell Jimin the truth about everything. I am also so much guilty. I'm tired. I want to take that burden off of my shoulder. I want to get free from that guilt, so I will do it and I will prove you how much I love you, sunshine, I promise. Hobie didn't said anything. Their eyes met and Hobie can see sincerity in her eyes and unconditional love for him. He didn't said anything and left from. After breakfast, TAEKOOK come to their room. Tae was observing that Kookie want to say something but was hesitant, so he sighs. Tae, look, I know you are mad about not telling you and plan honeymoon. I have a work there, so Tae cuffed by a tight warm hug from his husband, making him all shock. Kookie, no need to lie, I know why you did this. You knew Hyung was nervous, so you wanted to help him. I saw how you encouraged Hyung to speak his heart out on dining table. I am so thankful to you. Thank you. Kookie said all and back away with a bunny smile, not knowing his poor husband was on Pluto. Because of him, Tae's heartbeat was beating 380 speed. His stomach grew a nest of butterflies, if that exists, though, faced with tears of joy, and mind was on heaven, feeling his husband's body like a soft marshmallow with extra baking soda, making it a little rough. LMAO, my mind is little high today, faced with tears of joy. Soon realization hit both of them, making both of their emotions opposite completely. A light pink tint spread over Kookie's cheeks, making him look more adorable in his husband's eyes. Meanwhile, a boxy smile appeared on Tae's face, feeling so happy after getting praised by his love. Tae, thank you so much, sweetheart, but I thought you will yelled at me. Kookie, frown, why? What do you think? I am mad who will start yelling at you for no reason? Do you think I am on my periods? Tae, what the foo *k, you are saying you are a boy. Kookie, I know I'm a boy, why are you telling me? Suddenly Kookie come closer to Tae and check his forehead. Did you hit your head somewhere? Oh my, good, I should have to get it when you were behaving so nice. Let me go and ask mom for medicine. Kookie said, run from there again as usual, leaving a dumbfounded Tae there. Tae, is he pregnant or what? Tae realized what he said and cursed himself under his breath and left to get ready. Outside of room, Kookie take a break to calm his heartbeat, looked down, closed his eyes, feeling embarrassed by his talk he did to avoid interaction with Tae. Kookie, you stupid heart, stop beating so fast. Kookie tookie, why you hug him? It is so embracing now. What should I do now?